What has happened here? He was behind traffic, including one of the GT cars. He's been clipped by one of the Caymans, and that Cayman's gone off as well. Two cars involved, 3 cars involved. So all 3 of those cars, there was something VAG involved in that as well, I think. Well, obviously the Cayman, but there was a hatchback involved there as well. I reckon that's 3 cars going into one where they couldn't go. Van der Linde picking his way through, got a clip and hit another car. Right, let's see if we can pick some numbers out for you here.
It's Straub and Schwanz, right? The car or the Cayman on the... Oh, it's not a Cayman on the left.
It's very TT.
No, that's it's a 420 Porsche.
Yeah, it's great for him that he's also doing a racing over there, and he's doing very well. So, yeah, Charles has fitted in very nicely.
Another car off the circuit, and this is the 147 GT Tyre Motorsport by WS Racing. Packed. Now this is an opportunity. Oh, huge incident. 2 cars just after fluke packed. It is one of the BMW M4 GT4s, I believe, and they've gone in exactly where we had the incident in the classic race this morning, but there's 2 cars involved. Now this will not neutralise the race. We will not see safety cars if you're new to this, and hello particularly to all of our viewers in the US. If you found your way to us with our new partner there, good to have your company. And although this looks a big incident, because it is a big incident, it will be covered with double yellows. So 1 car in the first instance, and then the Porsche coming along and not slowing down. That secondary impact is absolutely horrible into a car that had already lost its driver's door. That's why you have door bars, and it was one of the Caymans that came in. No clue what happened. Oh, hello. He's tried to... it's the Mercedes going through a gap that was narrowing. Fabian Schiller, and then clips the Porsche as he went by. Clipped 2 cars actually. That's going into a gap that is closing, and that might be looked at as well. They'll be looking.
He definitely did give it back.
And he gave it back. Now we've got massive drama for Christophe Dupre in the Audi S2, which is part of the VT2 rear-wheel drive part of the race. This is at Brunchen, on the exit, where there's a massive crowd traditionally watching this, and barbecues the other side of the fence, the right type of barbecue, but we never like seeing this. Thankfully, it is not on the driver's side, but the whole of the right-hand side of this Audi is alight. And Christophe does not want to go anywhere close to that.
He certainly doesn't. That car is gone far bigger than the barbecues the other side. There was a fuel leak. You could see that burning away. So a fuel line, I would suggest, has fractured. The car is ignited, and that Audi, unless they can get the marshals anywhere near, he's got the bonnet up to try and... well, that might only fan the flames, unfortunately. That may bring it. So for Christophe Dupre, absolute despair. No marshals can get his side of the track. I don't suggest it's a good idea to run across the track just there. As I said, it's properly dark out around the circuit. He's desperate to get some marshals there, but that Audi, with every second, unfortunately, car number 510 getting cooked more and more. That's in the VT2 class, but he is desperate to get someone there. It's burning mainly at the rear at the moment, so it's still the leaked fuel that's burning rather than up the front end under the bonnet.
Not that it probably matters now, but he was also leading VT2 for the rear-wheel drive cars. He's trying to fan the flames. I'm not sure that's going to work somehow.
The closest marshals to that point are the one on the outside of ice curve. The problem is, running back from ice curve to that spot, there's a really, really steep drop behind the Armco, so you can't run behind the Armco.
Okay, a rescue vehicle, a course vehicle has come along. There will be fire extinguishers taken out of the boot of that, but in fact, in some ways, the worst of the flame has dropped away, so all that spilt fuel that we saw burning in a line across the grass as he pulled to the right-hand side of the circuit, it's under control. In fact, it's a sort of fixed extinguisher there, and the marshal just getting it straight, and now we'll get onto the fire, but I'm afraid